Hello YouTube, it's my GameCube 2, and I'm coming at you with my thoughts for Nintendo's E3. Quite frankly, it was the best of E3. Period. They showed off The Legend of Zelda right off the bat. It's like I think like it was only like 15 seconds before they jumped. They just jumped straight into it. It was amazing. It's called The Legend of Zelda Skyward Swords, I believe. Skyward Swords. Skyward Sword, I think, something like that. It's the graphics are like a mix of Ocarina of Time, or I guess if you're talking current gen, a combination of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. The demo that was displayed by Shigeru Miyamoto wasn't all that good. Kind of started off a little iffy, some kind of technical interference or whatever. It was kind of embarrassing actually, but it was playable on the show floor. People who played it said it works fine. It was probably just some kind of interference, or maybe he just plain sucked. I don't know, but it looks nice. It's like the Wii remote is your sword, and the nunchuck is your shield. And basically, you raise the nunchuck to raise your shield, and you swing the remote, the Wii remote, for the sword, and it uses Wii Motion Plus too, so that's a plus. I'm not going to spend too much time on Zelda Wii, but they revealed it. You saw it coming. Everybody saw it coming. Next, they moved on. I have no notes around me whatsoever, so I'm kind of winging it. Next, they basically showed off a Wii Party and Just Dance. Those are casual games, so I don't really care for them. It showed off Mario Sports Mix. Basically, it's volleyball, dodgeball, hockey, and basketball, and probably more. That's probably just the debut sports that is going to show up on the game. They showed them off. Typical Mario sports game. Should be good. You know, Nintendo's developing it, so everything should be on point with what we, expect of a Mario sports game. Then things started getting a little bit more better. After the casual crap, it was only two of them though. They didn't really bore us with that. They moved on to Kirby. There's a Kirby Wii. It's called Kirby Epic Yarn. Now, what kind of name is that? I have no clue. I probably would have called it something else, but it's like the graphics are like in the style of knitting, and like it looks like the background of Yoshi's Story, I guess you could say. But the animation, the graphics, they weren't bad. I'm not knocking them at all. They were good. It was just weird, seeing Kirby like that. I didn't even see him suck up anybody. It's like, is he gonna suck up somebody or not? I don't know. They revealed Donkey Kong Country Returns. Now, I only played Donkey Kong Country 1. I didn't play 2 and 3. But I played 1 and I loved it. So, Donkey Kong Country Returns is Donkey and Dee Dee. The antagonist is probably K. Rool. They didn't reveal that. It's going to be amazing. That game, Retro Studios is developing that, by the way. It looks like they're just doing a phenomenal job with it. And it looks like it's coming a long way, too. It's supposed to be in stores this holiday. So apparently they have been working on it. They've just been working on it in secret, as Nintendo usually likes to do. What next? There were a lot of surprises, actually. But the next thing, they just basically revealed the 3DS. How it looks. It looks nice. It's kind of bluish at the bottom. It looks slick. I'll give it that much. It looks real slick. But they showed off. You don't have to have any 3D glasses or whatever. It's completely 3D glasses free. So you're not going to be walking around with some big old sunglasses or something that probably look like sunglasses in the streets, and people looking at you like you're a damn fool or something. There's no glasses. There's nothing really to get in between you and the screen. Everything pops out 3D apparently. The people who played it said, I guess it looks good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm getting one because the reason why I'm getting one is what I'm going to say next. They announced a Kid Icarus game. Kid Icarus is coming back for the Wii. That right there is, enough to, sell some people. But I'm not really a Kid Icarus fan. A lot of people want him back, and that's great that they got him back. I was still a little bit skeptical of the 3DS. They showed off this little funny cartoon, or not cartoon, little funny skit, I guess you could say. Shigeru gets sucked into the DS, and Iwata gets sucked into the DS, and Reggie was in there. It looked like they had fun doing it, but it was kind of silly. It was funny, but it was silly. And then basically the conference was over. So that was Nintendo's E3 conference. But that's not where it stopped. No, that's not where it stopped. After E3, I was a bit skeptical on getting the 3DS. Not anymore. Not anymore. They're coming out. There's a whole list of games. I could read them off, but I don't have the list on me right now. There is a whole list of games coming out for the 3DS with good graphics. Those graphics look like they're straight from the Wii. In fact, they look better than the Wii. I mean, wow, right? I mean, I could just go down the whole list. The ones I specifically remember, there's a new Animal Crossing coming out for the 3DS. The humans look like they're adults now. There's a new Paper Mario. I caught this. There's a new Paper Mario coming for the 3DS. That's amazing. There's a new Mario Kart. That's amazing. There's a new Resident Evil, a Metal Gear Solid game, a Star Fox game. It's a remake though. And then there's so much. There's a Sonic game coming out. There's this, there's that. There's a Kingdom Hearts is going to be on there. I'm like, are you serious? This is what the Wii should have been. Like, wow, look at this. It's like the N64 reincarnated. I honestly can't wait for the 3DS now. Nintendo won E3 with that alone. There was some other stuff they did, but they won E3 as a whole. They just did. I'm sorry. They really did. There's nothing else I can pretty much say. They dominated. Microsoft wants to show off the Kinect. That was boring as hell. I watched Sony's. It was boring as hell. But it was still good, but it was just boring. It wasn't as bad as Microsoft's. Oh no. Sony's was still good though. But Nintendo just beat both of them. Really did. Honestly, those games on the 3DS are amazing. And I don't know if it's going to be like Frankos or whatever, but it's supposed to have the same type of online activity and connectivity and online things similar to the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. That is what the Wii should have been, my friends. Right there. Nintendo won E3. With the 3DS alone, they won E3. There's nothing else I could say. They did a good job. Nintendo really wowed me this E3. And it's been a while since I've been wowed by a Nintendo press conference at E3. Amazing. I don't know what else to say. Nintendo just dominated. Between Zelda, Donkey Kong, Kirby, and the 3DS, and Mario Sports, which should be Wi-Fi. It better be Wi-Fi or that game is going to fail miserably. They really blew E3 out of the water. They just destroyed Microsoft and Sony. They did a good job. Kid Icarus is coming back. You know how many fans have been waiting for that? Donkey Kong is back, finally. Heck, they're resurrecting Kirby now. All the franchises that Nintendo have, and we've been wondering, where are they? Well, they're here now. The only thing I'm disappointed in is that there was no Pikmin revealed, and that's all. So, that's my full-on thoughts of E3. Post your comments, your thoughts in the comment section below. Nintendo won E3 to me. 5 out of 5. It was amazing. It was just phenomenal. Bravo. That's all I can say. Bravo. My GameCube signing out.